You'll see me out of practice with a wide brim hat, long sleeve shirt, and long pants even now. It's kind of developed over the years, and the shirt and the pants have sun protection in them, in addition to wearing sunblock as well. So yeah, skin cancer awareness is a big thing to me and my family. We've been directly impacted by it, and it's something that's affected me personally as well. I think it's something that is not talked about a lot in our society as much as it should be, with the amount of skin cancers that are out there, most of which are preventable.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Law. So we want to take a look at the ear today.
Sure.
And take a look at how everything's doing.
I really didn't know I had it. I had a spot on the back of my ear, and it started getting bigger, and it started bleeding. And I went to my doctor. He said I had a spot of cancer, and it took 5 operations to get me where I am now. They removed the entire ear, and from there it was a healing process which took forever, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Wear a hat, use sunscreen, do something, stay away from skin cancer.
We always like to make sure that when we snap it on, that there's no, rotation of the ear.
Right.
Mr. Ernest Loss had a large squamous cell carcinoma of his right ear. We placed bone-anchored craniofacial implants, and then from there we proceeded to fabricate an ear for him that we've maintained to this point. Every time that we see a patient, we go into the operatory with Laura, and we go back and forth in terms of the coloration. She hand paints it.
I don't think I've ever had anybody say that I've got a prosthetic ear. It's fabulous. I've had so many people comment on it. They knew I didn't have an ear, but they looked at it and said, "My God, you can't tell it from the other ear."
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, that's really what makes our day, is when we hear patients say that they've had interactions with people in their lives, friends, family, and they say, if I didn't know, I wouldn't know. And that's a wonderful compliment.
I was lucky they caught it in time. I hope that there are people out there that make the public aware of what skin cancer is and what it can cause and how much pain there is to it.
Hey Ernest, this is Sean McDermott with the Buffalo Bills. Hope you're doing well. I've heard your great story, and I'm so proud of the fact that you've beaten cancer. You've beaten this terrible disease of skin cancer and melanomas that we both know are out there, something that I struggle with every year. So that's why I wear the sunblock I wear, the long sleeves that I wear to practice, and the wide brim hat. Just wanted to say hello, reach out, say congratulations, keep up the great work, and I know you're in good hands with Dr. Kolbeck and her team.
I've had multiple scares. I go to the dermatologist quite often. My parents had been stressing to me, being fair-skinned, hey, sunblock, 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 and I never really bought in until I saw that happen with Jim in Philadelphia years ago. Jim Johnson, defensive coordinator in Philadelphia, who I worked under for years, one of the best coaches I've ever been around, a man that I saw in a lot of ways to be invincible, was taken down in a short amount of time by skin cancer. Since Jim has passed, I've been in contact with his wife, Vicki Johnson, who I know has said if she could knock on every door and tell everyone what she had wished Jim and her had taken more seriously, perhaps, that she'd do that. Most of it, from what I understand, is preventable as long as you take steps, preventative steps, and then also awareness steps, self-examinations.
If you have anything, a spot on your face, your nose, or anywhere, go to a doctor immediately.
All right, well, it was a pleasure seeing you today. Everything looks fantastic, and we'll see you again for your annual checkup next year.
Okay.
Okay?
Very good.
All right. It's a really rewarding profession to be in, so that I can see a patient come full spectrum, from wanting to hide and cover their defect to wanting to wear their prosthetic and be proud of what they've been through.